Begin by washing your hands with soap and water. Preheat your oven to 385 degrees. Add 2.5 cups of self-rising biscuit flour. Cut off 1/4 stick of butter and set it aside for later use. Cut your remaining butter into small pieces. You'll add this into the flour. Combine the flour and the butter by hand. This should create a mixture with the consistency of dry cake mix. Add in slightly less of 1/4 of a cup of milk. You'll combine this with a rubber spatula. It can be helpful to do this while standing up, so the dough combines better. You want to create a mixture that is just barely not tacky to the touch. If it's too dry, add more milk. Not dry enough, add more flour. Next, add some flour to a working surface so you can roll out your dough. You want to start kneading it like this, folding it over gently until it stays together and doesn't come apart when you move it. Always make sure to move it in the same direction. I like to move it counterclockwise. Once it's done, give it gentle pats and tuck the dough underneath to make a nice, evenly shaped lump. Gently roll out your dough. You don't need to put too much pressure on the rolling pin. The advice I got was to treat the dough like a baby's face. Too much work will cause the biscuits to not rise properly. Once you've rolled enough, fold the dough over and give it another roll. Ideally, you want your biscuits to be about 1/2 inch thick when you're done. Like this. Next, use a biscuit cutter or some other sharp object to cut out your biscuits. Don't just try to use a glass. You need to have something with a sharp edge so the biscuits will rise properly. Melt your remaining butter and brush it over the tops of the biscuits like this. Once that's done, add a small amount of salt. This helps the biscuits to brown on the top and look nice. Put your biscuits into the preheated oven and set a timer for 8 minutes. Once your timer is done, take the biscuits out, turn them around, and bake them for an additional 8 minutes to make sure they bake evenly on both sides. Once they're done, take them out of the oven, serve them hot to your grateful family. They sure will love these biscuits. See?